I'm like, oh God, oh my God. Bitch, I run the game, y'all just commentate from the side. I'm like, oh God.
Hey guys, it's Simon here. So today I'm going to be reading you a story that my friend sent me. He sent me on social media, but I recorded with my iPod, so I had to write it all down. And it is a true story. He said it happened 6 months ago. Wow, I would never imagine this happening to me. But let's get straight into it. So it was around 2 years ago that I moved to Florida. Today was a hot, sunny day. Later in the day, it started to rain, so I texted 2 of my friends to see if they wanted to go inside the treehouse we built in the woods a couple months ago. My friend said no, but I still wanted to go, so I started walking into the dark, muddy woods. It was around 8 o'clock, so there still was a little light, but in the woods, it was dark. I started walking to the treehouse. Halfway there, I heard a noise in the bushes. I got chills up my spine, but I kept moving forward, knowing it was just an animal. I went inside the treehouse. Raindrops dripped from the roof, so I climbed into the roof. It was about 15 feet high, but I started clearing the leaf so I can see the clouds and stars. When I slipped on the roof and fell, I landed on my ankle, breaking it. I screamed at the top of my lungs because I was in pain, and I see a man run at me. I thought it was my dad because he was the same height, 5'9". So I said to my dad that I broke my leg. My dad didn't say anything. He picked me up and started heading deep into the woods. Through the woods was a shortcut to the hospital. He took me through the woods and then he didn't start heading towards the hospital. He was heading towards an old, rusty house. We walked past a street lamp, which helped me make out his face. This guy looked like he was in his 40s. His skin was peeled, and then I noticed the coldness of his hands. I elbowed him in the eye when he dropped me on the ground, which hurt even more. I screamed for help. People on the street were calling the hospital 911. An ambulance came by, put me inside. 5 months later, I got my cast off, but I still wonder to this day what he could have done to me if I didn't scream. That is really scary. I could not imagine that happening. This was around a 20-minute period. He just wrote it. He just texted me it, and he wrote it in a shorter story because he wanted me to make a video on this because he didn't want the video to be 20 minutes, saying oh, he took a right step then left step. But he didn't want me to say the name in this video, but hopefully you're watching. We were friends a couple of years ago. But yeah, that would be super scary. But thank you guys for watching, and if you guys like this video, then hit that like button. It really helps me out a lot. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video or later. Peace.